in charge of making a non-slipping backpack. In our group, we have me, Chloe,
Kimandi,
Lourdes,
Elvis, Benjamin,
Celeste, Daniela.
that's our team. Alright. So our project idea was for a non-slipping backpack. The kids had already kind of started working on it when we met them. And our target audience were kids 9 to 14 because we figured that they're the group that would be using this the most and getting the most out of a non-slipping backpack. The backpack is durable and is flexible with students' active lifestyle. So we have, I'll just show. So they're all wearing the backpacks where you can see they're not going to slip off of them. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Some of our constraints were that not everyone is the same size, so all the kids have all different jackets and all different backpacks based on their size and what they like. And that's part of our marketing, is that you can have a backpack that is customizable. How do we sell this to kids? Does any of you guys want to talk about it?
So how we want to sell it is by how much we spent on it. So for example, if we bought a backpack for like $10 and then the Velcro was like $2,
But how is it that kids are going to want to buy it? What makes it so special?
so if kids are very active, like they like to run a lot, then this backpack is very good for them. And because of the Velcro, the only way to take this off is by taking the jacket off too. So if you want to take the Velcro off and switch to a new backpack, you could do that. But the Velcro might not be as durable if you take it off.
Any of you guys want to talk then why a parent would want to buy the backpack for their kid? Or no? Or do you guys want to talk about that? Oh, I go ahead. We figured that parents would enjoy this because, one, the kids will be happy and they won't have backpacks lying around all the time because they'll have it attached to the jacket and they can find it a lot easier. So parents would like that for the kids. Right? Oh, do you want to just go through it?
Here's a list of materials that we were excuse me, we used for our first prototype. As you can see, it's just backpack, jacket, Velcro, scissors, fabric, pencil. And here it is. While we're working on first prototype, fitting each student with a backpack, making sure that it fits well. Perfect fit. Assembled backpack. Working on our second prototype. So there were some minor adjustments that we had to make in order to make it fit with each student. So for design concepts, we had to think about the color, the comfort level, is it customizable? And these are some of the things that we came up with. First of all, the color, we couldn't decide at first, I suppose, but we thought that maybe it's better if it's gender neutral colors. We actually changed it later on, but these are some of the first things that we thought about in the beginning. Also, that is it going to be comfortable, which was also important, and customizable, different types of backpack here. As you can see, there are different styles. Sorry. Durability is a big consideration for us. It may be nice, but it also has to be durable. That's a consideration that a typical parent would have. I mean, kids generally, they just want something to look good, but kids, they want something that's stylish. We also thought about the price. It has to be where there's value in it, that it's not going to be so expensive that parents aren't going to be willing to go out and buy it. So we also had to decide on the price. We kind of start out high, but eventually we decided on a lower price. So we thought we could also make it fun.
Wait, before we go on, our first idea that the kids had was that it would be a non-slip backpack with just sleeves too, and obviously we've changed that to be the entire jacket because it just would be harder for people to just buy sleeves to attach to a backpack. You know, when the jacket comes as a whole, why not, you know, make use of the entire jacket and keep the kids warm, especially here in the Northwest. They're going to want the whole entire jacket and not just sleeves. And the sleeves might fall off too, so we kept the jacket as a whole. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the next slide.
Sorry, I didn't realize that. So yeah, it's just all that. And it also, with assembling it, as you can see, the way that the straps and the Velcro are lined up, it would just be hard to get a sleeve to stay, or like where to cut it and have it look good and without looking like we just hacked at the jacket. So, yeah.
Okay, and so to conclude, we ended up with 4 separate prototypes. The one that Benjamin's wearing is actually the first prototype that we created, and then the other 3 are the second prototypes. And then, again, as mentioned earlier, they have different jacket colors and sizes, and backpacks come, and this could be more customizable for each student. And then the final price that we decided for this product would be $34.99. And as Lourdes had mentioned, we wanted it to be reasonably priced so that parents would buy it, and then kids would also like it just because it's customizable with different backpacks. And so here is our commercial, which we're getting.
This is the slogan. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we had a slogan, and the kids, obviously you couldn't hear it in the video, so they're going to say it now for you.
So,
If you slip it, you rip it, and get a new one.
All right.
it's a slogan.